Hey guys, today we're going to be doing a little bit of a troubleshooting issue, and some people have been having trouble with no audio from the built-in speakers on their Mac. So perhaps it's like the startup chime or something's like you're watching a YouTube video and it's not coming, the sound isn't coming up. This won't help. Never mind. Anyways, um, I'm assuming you're watching this on a different device than your iMac if it's not working. So first of all, um, if you have an incorrect version of the Mac OS X installed onto an Apple computer, a number of issues, including issues with audio, could occur. I'll have an article down in the description on something like on the topic of this, which will have more issues or more information. You can also refer to Mac OS X version builds included with Intel-based Macs or Mac OS versions based included with PowerPC Macs since 1998. Those two articles will also be in the description to confirm the version you have is correct. So if you determine the version of your Mac OS X installed on your Apple computer is incorrect, you may need to perform an archive and install to erase and install. Be sure to back up important information before proceeding. I'm not going to do this because that will lose everything on my Mac, but I'll have links in the description on how to do this. But just to check if it's the real, right about this Mac, you just go here, about this Mac, and it tells you everything. So here I'm running the latest version of OS X Yosemite. It tells you the graphics, mine's a late 2012 model, everything. Okay. If everything is looking right there, then you could erase and back up, but before you do that, make sure to do these first. So you might want to check on the back right of your Mac if there are any external audio devices and cables from the USB, Firewire, or 3.5mm audio ports, because this can actually use the sound, and that's why you could not be hearing it. So it could be a problem like that. Another thing we can do here is we can open System Preferences by just going to the Apple, hitting System Preferences, and it'll open this little box. We can then go down to Hear Sound, and then Output, okay? And then we're gonna select internal speakers, which are built in. So that's what I'm using here. If internal speakers is not an option, for example, for Mac Pro computers, then you would have to do the digital out. That's for Mac Pros, or if your speaker is not an option, which is for Mac Pros. If the internal speaker is present but not selected, select it again and test it. So just by going like this, and you can change the volume of the output. Also just by clicking the button on your keyboard. So however you like it. I wouldn't mess around with this too much because that will change where the audio is coming from your Mac. So once again, confirm that all external audio devices and cables have been removed. Check to see if there's a red light is lit in the line out port. So if so, your Apple computer may need service. So I'd call the Apple Store. If you do not see a red light, then once again, just call Apple support if none of this works. But you want to have internal speakers selected. You want to make sure nothing is plugged in. And you also, if you have if internal speakers is not an option, or you have a Mac Pro, then select digital out in the same place. So instead of having internal speakers, you have digital out. So that's it, guys. And I hope this solved your problem. So yeah, and I hope you guys have a good day, and you won't have to Call them up. Thanks, guys. Once again, Ties Tech Help.